Hi everyone, happy Friday. It's Kristen Rys here coming to you from Michigan again. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday and looking forward to an exciting weekend. I'm just going to go ahead and give everyone a chance to hop on. Today I wanted to talk to you about the power of having a fast start and what you can do to get your consultants off to a fast start. I personally had a very fast start in the business. I earned my iPad and, I had, my team going very quickly. So I am a firm believer that there is, power in pace. Forgive me because I'm going to be looking at my notes a little bit. So basically, there's so many benefits that your new consultant is going to have by getting a fast start. And the first benefit is the belief. Their belief bubble is going to expand, immediately. They're going to have, that celebration, that promotion, and they're going to really, have that belief that, yes, I can do this. When you first join, you're anxious, you're not so sure how things are going to go. But if you can get them, those first wins from the get-go, they are just going to, radiate that confidence and be that much better at attracting people, to the business and getting them to join them. When they have a fast start in the business, they also are going to have a better chance of investing emotionally and investing financially into their business. So of course you want that to happen because you want them to stick around. So by you helping them get that fast start, your chances of them, sticking around for the long run are going to be that much greater. Another benefit is that their network is really going to start to pay attention, because what happens when someone has a fast start, they get recognition. Their sponsor, their team members, everyone is going to go wild over them, having this fast start, and they're going to praise them and talk about it. And everyone is going to start to watch them that much more closely. Their friends, their family, they're going to be seeing, all these posts on Facebook, and they're going to say, what is this all about? I want to learn more. And they're going to start to think, if she can do this and she's doing so great at it, and she's only been doing this, for a month or two, so can I. They're going to start having those thoughts. And of course, another benefit is that pace duplicates. The speed of the leader is the speed of the team. So, if you are going fast, people are going to want to join you, and they're going to want to go fast. They're going to see, the success and the fun that you're having, and they're going to want that for themselves too. And it also creates a story. Your business story is going to strengthen. Your lifestyle marketing is going to strengthen, because how amazing is it going to feel, for them that they get to run around telling all their friends and all of their family, all of their coworkers about how they've already had, X amount of promotions. They are on their way to, earning an amazing incentive with the company. And, that's just going to get everyone around them more, intrigued, more, curious, and wanting to know more about the business. So what does a fast start look like? I personally have a training checklist that I like to run through about 7 or 8 days. So my consultants are trained and up and running in 7 to 8 days of joining. And so what does that look like? The things that I focus mostly on, in that first week, I always say, they're going to figure out the websites. They're going to figure out how to place an order. All of those things are going to, they're going to figure them out when it's time to do them. They're going to call you and say, how do I do this? How do I do that? So I don't really focus any of my time or energy or theirs on anything like that. I focus solely on what is going to get them a fast start in this business and get them off and running and growing their business. So that looks like a list. They want to create a list of, everyone they know who they think would be a good fit. And then it's digging into that list, and it's starting to reach out to at least 5 people a day, from like day 2 of joining. I have them reach out, as soon as physically possible. You want to get them in the habit of doing that every day, setting aside 15 minutes and reaching out to at least 5 new people, because that's how they're going to share it. And that's how they're going to, start growing their team quickly. leveraging three-way calls. This is so, so important. I've always, understood that three-way calls are important. But it was a little bit later in my business that I really, truly started to understand just how important they are. So you want them to start leveraging those right away. You're going to take a look at their list. You want them to have their, top 10 dream listers at the very top. And you're going to say, let's get, Stephanie on the phone. You give them language to use to reach out to Stephanie and to set up that phone call with you. I think a lot of the time, when people jump in, we kind of assume they know what to say to people when they're reaching out, to set up phone calls and stuff like that. But they don't, they're new to it. They haven't been in the business for as long as you have. So you want to actually, give them that exact language to use. I think that really helps them out, in that aspect. And then it's digging deep into their why, figuring out their real why and digging deep into that, and then helping them create their story. They're already going to have heard yours. They're already going to have heard your sponsors on the closing call. So they have a good idea of what a why, your why and story sounds like. But I also like to give them mine, literally typed out, and then an outline of, what it should look like. I have them create it, and then I go ahead, I read it, I tweak it, I help them make it absolutely perfect. And I want to make sure, again, that is done and ready to go within the very first week. Facebook 101 is huge. You want to help them and teach them all the tricks of Facebook, what to do, what not to do, how often to post, what your post should look like, and what they shouldn't look like, not being an infomercial, and all of those good things. And lastly, you want to help them leverage our amazing incentives that we have, through the company, help them, get those miles and, really take advantage of that amazing program, so that they can, have those goals to reach. I like to take them through their website, go ahead and pick out, which gifts that they want to receive, and really, focusing on that when growing their business. So those are my tips for getting a consultant off to a fast start, and why it is so, so important to do that. But I also wanted to mention before I hop off, you always want to, you want to be on the same page as your new consultant. When you sign somebody, you don't want to just assume that they want a fast start, because not everybody does. So you want to, find out from them. Do you want to walk with me? Do you want to jog with me? Or do you want to run with me? And if their answer is that they want to run, you take them and you run with them as fast as you possibly can run and get them that fast start. If they want to jog, you take those same, top things when training someone, and you just go a little bit slower. So those are my tips for you today. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and thanks for hopping on. Bye.